all these years, 12 years of recording YouTube videos, 12 years of being here, for better and worse, Hello, my beautiful friends. Welcome everyone in my studio. We've got some news to share. Well, tons of you already heard about it because these two brand new books are available for sale in the last 3 weeks, I think. Very different release this time. Is the fourth release. Those are 10 and 11 because we've got 11 books. Those are different because I think they're quite unusual to be released together, and I think that's the beauty of this release. This one is a seasonal one, which is the Christmas Fairy, and this one is my personal favorite, and I have to say it's not only my personal favorite but also yours. Well, both of the books are much loved by you, so thank you so much. Before I forget to say a huge thank you for loving these two. I'm excited to show you because they are very different inside and very different in style, and I think it's gonna be very interesting to see which is your more favorite, because not everyone is into Christmas. Most definitely not everyone is into industrial, into steampunk. Same for myself. Honestly, I still can't believe that I managed to produce this absolutely one-in-a-kind stunning book. You have to see what's inside. The story about the personas, it's quite interesting. I never forget my friend Aida when I've been just making and finishing the first 4 books. She goes, "Marta, you need to do steampunk." I'm like, "Hey girl, I'm not into steampunk. Maybe I have been 10 years ago. I've done some mixed media and steampunk, but these days, girl, it's not me." And I have said it to her as well back then. I said, I don't feel, and I don't want to make a book that I wouldn't use. So what's the point of making steampunk? But she said, "Marta, steampunk in your style. Like what? What can you do differently?" And this is where the whole spinning wheel in my head started, and that was very long time ago, many months ago. That was like April, May, when the first 2 books were either released or I was still working on them. And I remember she have mentioned to me, and she said, "Kids." I'm like, "Kids?" And I never liked the heavy steampunk feel, the brown, the black, the cogs, and all around that. Like, for me, everything seems to be very alike, and there was no art in it, there was no inspiration in it, there was no uniqueness in it. Everything seems to be so the same for years and years. So when she have mentioned kids, and when I thought, can I do it more romantic, different, this is where everything became a reality. The colors, the ideas, the way the kids look, that it's not heavy steampunk. It's actually quite opposite. It's a lot of those images are not even steampunkish, but they're industrial with a steampunk feel. You have to see it for yourself. Now, back to the story with the Christmas Fairy. I started making them in June. Actually, yes, before we left for Poland, if not earlier, but I was definitely having finishing touches in Poland for the Christmas Fairy. Funny enough, it was like 35 degrees when I was doing Christmas book. That is so weird, and I have to say, I still can't believe it that we have Christmas book before Halloween and autumn. Yes, I'm spoiling the surprise. I'm finishing and working on autumn and Halloween book, which should be available very, very soon, I hope. So I don't know how this happened, that the Christmas happened before the other two. That, I don't know. That's just me. I guess that's Maremi, that's Marta. That's the unpredictable thing about me. That's how I operate, I guess. My beautiful friends, without any further ado, let's check those 2 beauties. They're super special, super different. I think they are the answer for your needs. So I wish to say, well, everyone needs those 2 books, and that's honest truth. Especially the Christmas, if you're not even into art journaling, if you're not even into that much of collaging, that much of art, I think this is such a great way to use your papers that you already have with the addition of those fairies to make even the most gorgeous, simple Christmas cards. We will make them when the time comes, because I don't think September is anywhere near Christmas for my liking, so for another month, hopefully I will be into personas, or autumn if I'll manage to finish that book. So let me show you them both. where will we start? Because I don't know which should we start first. I think I'm gonna start with Christmas fairies first. Let's do the Christmas fairies first. I'm very excited, I have to say, because as I said, I've listened to your needs. I've listened to what you said. You said to me, Marta, could you do fairies in different color schemes? And well, in general, fairies. And the next book that I was working was the Christmas one. So I thought, wouldn't that be absolutely beautiful and amazing to include the actual different skin, mixed tones, mixed races in the Christmas fairy, because it's such a generic general book for everyone. So that's what happened. That also where we have the chubby fairies, which everyone loved to bits, and that was my Emily's idea to come up with those. So I'm gonna show you them also. And one more thing, boys. You've been asking, Marta, we need boys fairies, so that's what happened. So let's look at the actual book. And back to you. Lucas is laughing. He said, you said it's a surprise, it's a secret, and yet you're telling everyone it's about Halloween and autumn books are on the way. What can I say? Sometimes it's just so difficult to keep the surprise, keep the secret, at least for me. Let's see the book inside. It's gorgeous. We have on the first page, as usual, few words from me and other books that you can see what we have available. Then, I love it. I love the cuteness of them. I love the sizing of the images, and you can see that you have middle, you have bigger, you have smaller, you have different poses and all, and we have few as well stars, because honestly, every time I think about Christmas project from years back, every time I was looking for fillers for my page, it was the easiest sometimes to just get the stars, and this is why I thought that stars will be just perfect. Then we have few little girls. I love the clothing. I have to say that the red and green color in this book was my absolute a must-have, and this is the theme I wanted to keep the book all together. I love the snow globes as well, and you can see that you have them quite a few, and you also can see that I don't know the, cross, I don't know the proper English name for that, I forgot, but the dresses, the clothing, it's also in this style, which I totally love. I think it's very elegant, and I love the idea that they have those very classy looking, I think. And also, as well, we have some stars. I think stars are just unbeatable, basically. That's how I honestly feel. Every project can be finished with the stars, whether you have card for Christmas, whether you have a journaling page, stars are one of the best, I honestly think. The cute little fairies that we have here, the little boys, I mean, we didn't have them in the previous book, so I can see, I already saw so many of you using those cuteness, so there we go. Of course, I also wanted to have a little bit of a tulle dress, because this is such a cuteness. This is something that I think will be matchy for ATCs, for card. Imagine, you will fussy cut that or that for your square card, and you don't need that much, maybe a little bit of music notes underneath it. This is what I'm thinking. Cards I will be making, I will possibly just have music notes on the background, and then I'm gonna have a beautiful fairy on top. Why not? The one that is feeding reindeer, that's cute as well. The most that I love about the book is the chubby fairies. This is the idea that Emily came up with. She was helping me when we were sitting together, and she was like, Mommy, how about this? Mommy, how about that? I have to say, this book should be dedicated to her, because a lot of ideas from the book are Emily's. And actually, believe it or not, the idea that these things are floating around our fairies is Emily's as well. She said it to me. She said, Mom, I think this is a little bit empty. I was like, do you think so? And she was like, I think so, Mom. I think yes. I think this one is the cutest. I mean, no, this one as well. I have said it to you as well. There's few of them, I have to say. And Emily as well was saying, she said, Mom, how come your fairies are eating biscuits or drinking? She said, that's kind of, I'm like, I don't know how this happened. It's just matched up so well. I hope nobody will take it in a negative way, but I think it's so cute. I have to say that the bigger sizes, a lot of times when I choose to go for a bigger size, this is when I'm thinking, she is so cute, she deserves to be bigger. And I've done that with all the previous books as well. I'm sure you remember. A little bit of lighting as well. We have green stars, of course we have poisenta, we have smaller. The sizing for me is so important. The reason as well why there is so many fairies plus just stars is that I do believe that we all have like tons of scrapbook paper in green and red and white. The Christmas one, like I'm pretty sure, convinced you do have it. So I was just thinking that would be the best way to, that would be the best way to actually have being able to use scrapbook paper, and those fairies will be just such a great addition to any scrapbook paper from Christmas you will find, because you will find it. I know we have tons of Christmas scrapbook papers. Look at those boys, they are so pretty. I love it. They're like two sisters, super cute. She has no wings actually, and this one has no wings, but you know, no, she has the wings, but this one, but you know what, I loved her facial expression so much that I thought, you know what, I'm not adding any wings. She's so cute the way as she is, and I just love it to bits. I've seen so many already Christmas cards you made that I'm so proud of you guys, honestly. These are quite often used as well, these three, I have to say. And this is so pretty, the robins as well, the lantern, and we have poisenta around. Yet again, I purposely decided to have the bigger sometimes images cut out, because you can still use half of the star or half of the poisenta. Why not? At least it's bigger. You can also use it on your page on the side. This is where we have a mixed color skins, which I think they are so beautiful, so adorable, honestly, so pretty. And there's more. I love the white. Is it checker? I think it's checker. I love the white as well with it, white, red, green, such a classic color. I love it. She's so dope. Well, they all, I mean, they are all doty. I can't say which I love the most. I love these two probably the most. This one is that was my absolute favorite. She is so gorgeous for a big journal page. Imagine if we go for a big journal page like what we have done here in a Christmas version, and she could be next to some animal. I think it's going to be beautiful. If you haven't seen this page, you're missing a lot. You're missing a lot, my friends, so please check it out. I'll show there will be one more page coming your way very soon, which is this one. I think it's so pretty. The tutorial is already recorded, I just need to edit, and this one I have it on my Instagram or TikTok, so check it out. There will be a reel on the YouTube as well. 1 second. Move on forward. Look at the cuteness. I think the elves kind of look of the boys and their facial expressions, I think it's so cute. They're like troubled, or they are in trouble. I think it's very funny. These, I mean, all of them are just so quirky, and I think as well with the choice of those, you can decide who could receive what kind of card with whatever fairy, or those fairies would be so beautiful on a tag when you just give a small, I don't know, maybe money or maybe scratch cards or a chocolate, and they could be so cute because they just will make the card just like that. I think I honestly feel this. Oh, this one, this is just, where's my present or something. And the beautiful color scheme. I see that you appreciate that, so thank you so much for letting me know. I do listen to your suggestion because they are really important to me. I do value it. I do value words, and also, as I can say it here, I value your, oh look, it's just left for Hannah. I value your opinions on Amazon when you purchase the books, because you are leaving so many beautiful reviews there. The star rating is incredible. I'm really, like, I know the books are loved, but I didn't know they are going to be loved this much, and the ideas that I have been storing for so many years, they're just coming to life now, and so many of you is enjoying it. So I'm so excited and happy. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for being in this journey with me. Now the books are all available on Amazon, not only there, also my online store, and one more page where we have more of a mixture, girls, not only but few more. I love the little headbands, I love the hats, I love the shoes, and we have Uggs as well. That was like, oh, Emily loves Uggs. I have Uggs, she has it, we all love Uggs. And the pretty girlies, like what not to love, you have to say. We have some present as well. What not to love? Everything is here to just love. Lastly, I decided, like, I know you have tons of scrapbook papers, and I wish you to use your scrapbook background papers and all, and we will be doing that, a lot of card making as well, I promise you. But I really wanted to have inclusion of few elements, just so you have a basic start, or maybe if you don't want to do card, maybe you really prefer to have things that will be really matchy. So we have some of the Christmas trees, we've got some bubbles and some houses, winter houses, Christmassy houses, and this one is a beautiful huge house. We should use that, I think, for some journal page, right? And this one as well, a lot of you have been using that already, so thank you. And these two, well, you've been using everything. I mean, I haven't cut my books yet. I didn't. I will now, because I promised myself I will cut it once I record this video. Some bigger stars as well, just so if we have enough, and then additional words. I honestly think it's the best thing I've done, and I know that you are using it, so it was needed. You do appreciate it, so I think it's super. There's tons of it. A lot of these words are repetitive, which I did it purposely, because this is what I would use the most. This is what I would look for the most. Happy Merry Christmas. I don't need any extravagant wording, maybe some, but not too many. So this is my choice, and some general, which is great because I've used already the general one from a different book. I'm lucky to have few books. I've used Magical and Shine, so I only cut the words. I didn't cut the Christmas book, but I did cut the words, and I think it's so beautiful and matching. And I think it's also in this project. Am I right? No, it's actually not, but it's it's in this one. There you go. I think it's super. Okay. And lastly, we've got the bonus page. The bonus page is for you to know what to expect in the other books. It's my original idea. I wanted you to have a chance to feel what's in the other books and just enjoy that, and maybe as well making sure that all these images are not repetitive. You're not going to find them anywhere else. So that's the little bonus from me. Thank you as well, and all the important info too. And ta-da! I have to say, I'm so proud of my covers always. They are so thought through. And if you have any doubts whether it's my book or someone else's book and you're looking for only my books, make sure that you see that there's Maremi Small Art, because it's always Maremi Small Art. And also there is a name for the collection, usually Collectania, or then Industrial, or you have Vintage Chronicles, or you have Illustratoni. So that will tell you how not to mix it up with some other books, because I know that you love this, and to make sure that you have the style of the images match with each other. There's 11 books as for now. All the links are in the description box. And also, I meant to tell you, so the books are available through Amazon worldwide. There are books available on my store, and also there's quite a number of mortal stores in Europe right now, and more is coming. So if you are yourself a store owner, send me an email if you would like to have those in your store. Let's just have a little bit of a breathing on this one. I'm so proud of it, and I have to say, this is a dream come true book with the steampunk feel, because it is so different. It is so me. It is something I will totally use. Now, the first page, the gorgeous page, is a thank you to my friend Aida, which is a true what I have wrote here, because if not for her, the books would never happen. And that's because she has been she has been the biggest supporter and encourager. And when I just started with the first book, 2 books, she was texting me daily, how you are, how are things, how is the book, how is the other book, what page have you done now, what do you think about this? And she was so amazing at keeping me at the pace of not giving up and believing in the idea of the books. If not her, the books wouldn't happen. So I've already said thank you to her 100 times. I've made this dedication because the steampunk idea was her, the kids were her. Then I just took on the industrial feel and the color, which is, as you can see, very not so much steampunky, which is pinky and orangey and yellow and more, but you will see for yourself. So to start with, again, we have some cute images and we have a little bit of introduction and thank you and what else you can purchase. So check that out. Now, I mean, there is tons of you already using this image. I purposely put this one. It's quite steampunky, right? But it's a very feminine, it's a very, yet again, it's very darling. It's quite different, I would say. And loads of you have been using this image already. Then my personal favorite is this style of images. So it's not very much steampunky because there are goggles, but there is this whole atmosphere about it. The color, the composition, the idea behind it and all. I just love it so much. So we have tons of goggles, of course. We have tiny people because they will be... I need a sip of drink. Forgive me that. You do need tons of little people for the ATCs, for the cards. I know that you will be rocking with those. They are just so cute, so pretty. Tons of boots and shoes and all. They are, I mean, these 2 are my absolute personal favorite. This one as well. I would use them all. They are not really, as you can tell, I think they're not that much steampunky. This is why it feels that they will be matching with the flowers. And they will. You already have created the most gorgeous projects with the industrial little personas, and you've matched the flowers, the butterfly book. Check it out, guys. Honestly, this is the idea behind it. I wish you to be able to combine all these books together. This is the main reason why they are so well put together, while they are match up with each other, the way that whenever you decide to go for a project, the things will just flow into each other because they are in the same style, because I've created all images myself personally. Each and every single image was created by me. So to put it all together, to decide of the sizing of the images, which and what's on the background and all. Now, I just adore this. I adore it all. I can't tell you well, again, some of my favorites are the biggest images because I just think they so deserve to be spotted. And I mean, seriously, they're just the most beautiful out there. You have to say, like, look at this girlie. She's doty. And this one, imagine in the kids' room, like you can make some beautiful projects for kids' room with that. Imagine boys' room especially, with some plane and those kind of like aeroplane feeling little creatures, like super cute. Look at this one. I mean, this is like, if that's not amazing, then I don't know what is it. This is, I would say, more steampunky feel, and I love her because I think she's so quirky. I love the sizing of her head versus her torso and all. I think it's so beautiful. I had to have her because I know that a lot of you feel it's a steampunk book, which it is, but I rather feel it's more in the industrial touch. So I wanted to include some industrial feel, more or less. So yes, a lot of them are steampunky feel for sure. It's just I guess it's a romantic steampunk, or it's a delicate steampunk, or it's Marta style steampunk. This one, I thought he's so adorable, so beautiful, that huge wings with him being so big. Perfect, absolutely. And of course the tiny ones for ATCs, guys. Not only that, imagine few of them being in the line together on some project. I don't know, the sky's the limit, like seriously. I've seen Janine using this beautiful girl on a metal box. Oh, it was like this metal box. She did some amazing job. I'll try to put a screenshot if I remember and if I can, but it's so beautiful. Look at this boy, like he's there. I don't know what he's planning to do, but he's definitely having some sort of plan in mind. Another beautiful image. I think you can put so much into that image, because it's like there is some, like they're looking somewhere, they're in the poses, they have this, there's some sort of story behind, and I really wish you to see, and I really wish you to grab those stories to try to make that. Like, I mean, if this is not the cutest, then I don't know honestly what is. I think it's so beautiful. I love the color. I love them all so much. That's why they're quite big, all of them. I love the colors. I love the idea of the rockets and the flowers as well. And everything together just makes it so special, unique, and different. And so I wish to think, and I hope you can feel it and sense it, that this is a Maremi style, because I really thought, how can this be different to what you already have, or what you already experience, or what you may not like? Because I actually think a lot of people are not into steampunk, like myself. I won't lie, I'm not that much steampunk person, you know it. But with this book, I can use pretty much every image, because it's not as, you can really add to it. Imagine fussy cutted, trust me, fussy cutted, add some flowers, add some houses, even you can put it together with some animali. I'm telling you, botanica with it, oh, it's gonna be crazy beautiful. So trust me, trust my instinct on that. Beautiful, more mechanical as well. I love it. This one is more steampunkish in the color and all. This girl as well, very much your style. I wouldn't say it's my cup of tea 100%, because she's very much steampunk, but I know how many of you would enjoy that, and I've seen this image used so many times beautifully. Imagine now, put her on the canvas and put the cogs, metal elements that you have, or maybe elements that you created with the clay, and you have cogs, or you have some mechanicals. Imagine that. Or I've seen someone using the real lace on the image. Which one? I think the very beginning girl, this one, someone put a real lace on it. How cool is that? This is an amazing idea. Now, out of the whole book, if there's the most favorite image, it will be this one. It will be absolutely this one. And I think this image as well was sort of indication to my feeling towards this book. And thank you so much that this happened, because I think it's giving us this, I don't know, this ability to think outside of the box. Look at them all. Like, if you can't choose your favorite, don't. Just love them all. I love them all. I think they're so cute. There's such a choice, such a diversity. Tons of you have used this girl. I think she's a girl, honestly. I honestly think she's a girl. And someone already added a butterfly from the butterfly book behind her. What a stunning project. Absolutely amazing. I love all of these chemicals and all. Someone already used this image twice, I think I've seen. Oh, by the way, because I've seen it in our Facebook group. If you're not part of our Facebook group, Cut and Collage with Maremi, please check it out. Please join it. There's already over 5,000 people in the group, and the group is only a month old, which is insane if you think about it. So if you are loving the books, if you're using the books, if you're making projects with the books, you're more than welcome to share your projects there. If you make videos with the books as well, you can share your video there. And I wish you to grow with me. I wish to help out. I know how difficult it is for the crafters who wish to spread their wings in their YouTube channels. Please, you're more than welcome to create, to share the projects, to share your video with the project, as long as those are with the books. So please, please. And I know that a lot of you is already doing it, and I'm sharing those as well on my community tab. Make sure to tag me if you are making videos and you are using the books, and you are including the books, you are featuring them. Make sure you, in the description or in the title somewhere, write Maremi Books, or, well, there's a hashtag maremicollagebooks, which is one of the, for me, used the most often. But if you just tag my channel as well with the thing and Maremi Small Art, I will hear about your video. I will be able to find it. I will be notified, and I can share it on my community tab. Community tab is where you are on any sorry, if you are in any YouTube channel, there is like main videos something, and there is a tab called community. So check it out, because I've shared a lot of your videos, guys. If you use, maybe you don't even know about it, so check it out, scroll it, community tab on the main page. You can see scroll the tabs on the top. So I'm trying to share your videos, to give you views, to give you new subscribers, because I know how difficult it is, and I wish to pay it forward for you to using the books, appreciating them. I wish to know I appreciate you as well. And for those who purchasing books, enjoying the videos, enjoying cutting with the books and playing with the books, I promise to be back with more videos, of course, to appreciate that. Because as well, for what's important to me is that, yeah, it's great you make books and all, but I really wish you to see how to use them really. I wish you to feel the inspiration. I wish you to see the ideas. I wish you to be able to recreate some projects. I wish you to learn the techniques, what's behind all of these books, and how to combine them with each other, how to blend in the backgrounds. Because sometimes you're asking me, how can I fussy cut that? You don't have to. Sometimes you can just cut out the whole thing and try to blend in. And I'm showing you that in my newest videos, and a lot of you have been enjoying blending the background, the decoupage technique. So I promise more is coming, but as I have mentioned, I'm still finishing the touches of the Halloween book in autumn, so watch the space. Will it be different? Yes. Oh, very much so. So I'm excited for that. This is also one of my favorite page. That's because of this girl. I think she is owning this. I think she's so beautiful. I love the coloring. I love how amazing this all is. If you're making a project, a journal page, and you're struggling, these books, all of them, this is your focal point idea. This is your main character. This is your starting point. This will set you off what's next. And when I was doing my projects in the past, I would a lot of times start with finding the right focal point. A lot of times that would be butterfly, because that's the most used by me, and also I could probably find the biggest and the nicest butterflies, but not only, sometimes flowers, sometimes no fairies nearly, some woodland animals, not enough. So this is where the void was, for the elements that are big enough, most beautiful, and the elements that I will truly use. So with every book that I have here, there are elements and images that I think are absolutely usable. From the whole page, I'll use nothing. Or from the next page, I'll use maybe only this person. No, you would use every single one of them. You can make the whole album inspired by industrial. Imagine the whole journal book or album with the industrial. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Imagine the whole book inspired with the industrial feel. I think it would be so amazing. Obviously, between recording, chatting with you, sharing on social media, your content, my content, and making the books now, that it's a full-time job. Obviously, there isn't that many videos as I wish. For now. There will be more, because we've been just backlogged from coming back from Poland, packing orders from 2 months old orders. So backlog from that. Tons of stores have reached out to us for the wholesale for the books. So I have to say, between myself and husband and Emily that joined us, and she's helping, and she was a huge help. Between all of that, now the school started, Hannah's back, so now I can sense it and feel that, yes baby, we have more time, we can focus more, because honestly, with the summertime as well, with the new books and all, like the time is shrinked, it's like this tiny. So more books are coming. I'm so used to saying this now. More videos are coming, I promise. Because not that I promise because I owe you or because I want you to have more videos, that too, but I really wish to make projects with those beauties. Like, I'm so excited and I'm so inspired as well. Look at them. The cutest. She's very much not into steampunk or not even industrial, but I think just like I thought one could be more normal. No, normal is not the good word, but you know what I mean. She has only booties, not even because they wellies. So, but I thought she's so cute, so I had to have her. I love this image because I tell you why. It's a mixture, because we cannot say whether it's a boy or a girl, and I love that idea. I think with these today's subjects of this kind are very fragile and delicate to speak about, so it's not I'll be speaking about, but I love to have this image. I'm so proud of this image because I just think some people may just really much need that image in their life. So go ahead, you have it. Also, a running beauty. Come on, this one with those hairstyle. I mean, they're just so divine. I honestly love them all so very much. Therefore, I couldn't decide which yes. Like, it's so hard for me. I love all the plain feel and touch to the... We have some backgrounds, of course. A tiny, not too many, but I thought, let's include some. Let's have some, because why not? Industrial touch and feel of the image. I love it. I absolutely love them. I love the color, which is the beautiful pinks and all. This image, like, it's such a phenomenal image. I think it's beautiful. Same for this one. Both of these are here actually, somewhere along the way. Now, that's one more. Beautiful flowers as well, with the industrial feel, and a bonus page for you to feel what's in the other books. Yet again, all these elements are not repetitive. So, and the information, Maremi Collage Books. I will include maybe next time the group name. So, cut and collage with Maremi Collage Books. Use that hashtag, especially on Instagram or TikTok. Okay. So that's it. I'm excited. I'm happy because right now I can finally cut them and use them myself. I don't know if you can choose the favorite, because they are so different and so perfect and so pretty and so everything. My beautiful friends, on this note I'm gonna finish, but I just wish to say a huge thank you for your support, for making my dream come true, and for making this journey together, because you do buy the books, but you also do use the books, which is the most important. Well, some people only collect, I have to say. Some people have mentioned that, Marta, I can't cut through them, they're just too pretty. So I get it, I understand, because I have the same feeling, but use your pretty things. I have been saying this to you over and over the years. Use your pretty things. So that's why the books are so pretty. For you to use it, enjoy it, pet your projects, and just have such a good time. My dreams came true. I'm busier than ever before, but also happier than ever before. My journey, finally, I feel it's going the direction that I finally can truly enjoy the actual process of creating without worrying what I'm going to do, what I'm going to choose. I'm planning more videos, of course, for you, because we all need... Oh, I forgot. Check out the rice papers. We've got 3 sets. Set number 2, set number 1. Those are only available on my online store. Set number 3, the newest one. They are so gorgeous. Let me just flip through quickly like this. Why rice papers? If you're not too sure, what is it? It's a fabulous paper, and the design I came up with are amazing for the background work. You can see, like, they are just divine. Which is the best? None. You need them all. Is it good and is it worth it? I think it is. I think this is such a as well great addition, because it's working simultaneously, and it's feeling what you may miss in the collage books. However, I know that we don't ship to UK, so my UK friends, I can promise you that rice paper style books are on the way as well, so don't worry about that. Okay, I think I'm gonna be finishing here. I didn't talk to camera forever, actually, so that's weird to see myself in the camera, but thank you so much for being here. And also recently my videos are watched more by you, so thank you so much. thank you for sharing the videos, for putting them in the playlist, sharing them on the Pinterest. So thank you forever. I honestly appreciate every single one of you, and I'm so proud of you. Honestly, I think with the books, and that's what I think about them as well, I think with those books we all feel so much more confident in our art, and I'm so happy because those who never thought they can make journal, collage, cards, they can now, because I think the books are such a helpful such a helpful little thing or little push to actually make something beautiful, to start, because we all feel more confident with them. And I honestly feel that. I don't know which it should be top, which should be bottom. Look at the covers, the back ones are so beautiful as well. I'm so proud of them. And by the way, if you don't know which to choose as the first book, Fairies in Bloom, go and check the Fairy in Bloom book, because recently someone asked in the group, Marta, if you would have to choose one book only, well, someone asked in the group, not me, what would you choose and which book would you choose? And most people said Fairies in Bloom. So if you're not too sure, check Fairies in Bloom. Yeah, I love you guys so much. I'm so happy that I can be here. I can be in my studio, work from home, bring you joy, bring joy to myself, and being able to live the dream. Honestly, you made this all possible. All these years, 12 years of recording YouTube videos, 12 years of being here, for better and worse, for, like, sometimes it's been so tough over the years, it. Like, you've been with me through having Hannah, she's 7 now, like being pregnant, having Hannah, when I started a YouTube channel, the second one, that now I can't do much because the books are so busy. But you've been with me so much when the views were up high because it was pandemic and we all stuck at home and we were sitting creating projects together. We were learning how to break a blank page together. You've been here always supporting me, and I've been coming back always for those 12 years. So I honestly think that this moment is like it's the moment where I've been trying so hard to what's the word, to know what really is my void, or what really I love, and to finding this in the last few months, it's such a blessing as well. And I think it's such a reward for all these 12 years, honestly, being on YouTube, when it was really bad times as well, when the views were down and there was no income, there was such a hard times as well, or when there was so busy in the store sometimes with the new products back in the day, 3-4 years ago, that I got depressed just because we couldn't cope with such an interest. So honestly, it's been so much. When I think about it, it's been so much. Anyway, and I know what I'm gonna do as a final goodbye. So these are the 2 new books. Fairies in Bloom, the one that I said go and check it out if you're not too sure which one to get. Botanica, I still think it's one of the most beautiful book I've ever created. I think it's underrated, underestimated, and I think if I would choose one book of favorite, it would be Botanica, actually. The fairies, the very first one. The very first one was Flowers, which I'll show you. The flowers were the very first one. I'm so proud still of this book. It is just so perfect, as I dreamed to have. Then there was Butterflies, because Marta and her butterflies, right? Like, of course, who if not Marta? Then we had as well Fungus, which so many of you have been asking for, and I think it's the most beautiful mushroom book ever. I mean it. Then we have 2 gorgeous Animalia books, beautiful animals of all sorts, hard to choose whiches, and the whimsical houses, so houses and sceneries and beautiful. That's it. That's our collection. Look at it, it's so beautiful. I'm so proud of it, and I really wish to say a huge thank you to you. Without YouTube, without you guys, without everyone that feels that those books are special enough to have a moment, maybe decide to get it, and then have the blast, have the best time with them. if this is happening, if the books are making you happy, bringing you joy, getting you out from creative block, what more can I ask for? So thank you so very much. Have a beautiful day. Yeah, and maybe leave me some comments. That would be so awesome. Thank you so much. I'll speak to you very, very soon. Bye for now. Bye bye.